Namashivaya. Good morning, everybody. I am Madhusri. Let's start with prayer.
യായാമോദകളാവഗുണ്ടനവതി തേജോമയീ നൈഷ്ഠികീ സ്നിഗ്ധാപാംഗവിലോഹിണീം ഭഗവതി മന്ദസ്മിതശ്രീമുഖീ വാത്സല്യാമൃതവർഷിണീ സുമധുരം സങ്കീർത്തനാലാപിനീ ശ്യാമാംഗീ മധുസ്നിഗ്ധസൂക്യം അമൃതാനന്ദാത്മികാം ഈശ്വരീ.
Today we will start a new chapter. It's from geometry. Children, do you know what is geometry? Yes, geometry is the branch of mathematics. Let's see.
Geometry is a branch of mathematics that deals with shape, size, position of figures, and properties of space.
Oh, please tell me more.
To tell you more, I'll have to take you around 2300 years back to a man named Euclid.
2300 years? Wow.
Euclid was a Greek mathematician and was known as the father of geometry. In 300 BC, he wrote a book in which he organized and proved all the knowledge of geometry we have till date. Geometry is the English translation of the Greek word geometron, where geo means earth and metron means measurement.
But what is the use of geometry?
Geometry helps in understanding different shapes and their properties and relations in real world. Geometry has applications in the field of architecture, astronomy, designing clothes and machinery. In fact, geometry has applications in almost all spheres of life.
Oh, wow.
And this all begins with a point.
A point?
Yes, look here. These dots that we mark to show stars are points. The almost invisible tiny dot gives an idea about point. A dot as small as you can imagine.
Oh, this is a point. How can this be so important?
Point is the most important concept in geometry, howsoever small or insignificant it may seem. A point has no length, no breadth, no thickness, no shape or size, yet it shows a definite position.
If a point shows a position, how do we differentiate these points?
We denote a point by capital letter.
Moving forward, many points come together to form Look, these are many points come together to form a line. A line is represented by small letter L. A line has no beginning point and end point. A line cannot be measured. A line can be written as AB. We can take this part AB. It is a line segment. We can measure the line segment using a ruler. A line segment has a beginning point and an end point. This is a beginning point and this is an end point. A line segment can be represented by AB. We can cut this line, we get two rays. This is a ray. A ray has a beginning point but no end point. It moves infinitely. A ray is represented by if two rays PQ and PR start from a same point. The ray PR, another one ray PQ start from a same point P. The figure formed is called an angle. This P is called vertex. P is called vertex. PQ and PR are arms of the angle. P is vertex. An angle can be defined as the space between two rays PQ and PR meet at a common point. So our chapter's name is Lines and Angles. Let's move forward. Children, can you identify these angles? What type of angle is this? It is a right angle. It measures 90 degree. What type of angle is this? It is obtuse angle. It measures greater than 90 degree. What type of angle is this? It is acute angle. It measures less than 90 degree. What type of angle is this? It is straight angle. It measures 180 degree. Now we will learn about other two angles, complementary angles and supplementary angles. First one, complementary angles. Supplementary angle. What is complementary angle? When the sum of the measures of two angles is 90 degree, the angles are called complementary angle. For example, 30 degree plus 60 degree. We add this angle, we get 90 degree. So it is a complementary angle. In complementary angle, each angle is said to be complement of other. For example, complement of 30 degree is 60 degree. Complement of 60 degree equal 30 degree. Another one example. (35 degree). Then what is another one angle? Yes, it is 55. 35 plus 55 is 90. In complementary angle, both angles are which angle? Yes, acute angle. What is supplementary angle? Supplementary angles are two angles whose measures add up to 180 degree. For example, 110 degree. Then we add 70 degree. We get 180 degree. These two angles are supplementary. In supplementary angles, each angle is said to be supplement of the other. Then supplement of 110 degree is 70 degree. Then supplement of 70 degree is 110 degree. (120 degree) plus 120 degree plus 60 degree. We get 180 degree. These two angles are supplementary angles. Then listen here. Here one angle is obtuse angle. Then another one is acute angle. In supplementary angle, one angle is obtuse angle and another one is acute angle. Children, in this room, do you see any angle? Yes. Corners of the room are 90 degree. So it is complementary angle. Corner first letter is C. So corners are complementary. It is 90 degree. Next one, supplementary angles are 180 degree. Then what is straight angle? Straight angle also 180 degree. So supplementary's first letter is S and straight angle first letter is S. Supplementary angles are 180 degree. Complementary angles are 90 degree. Identify which of the following pairs of angles are complementary and supplementary. What we do here, we add these two angles. 65 degree plus 150 degree. We get 180 degree. So, it is supplementary angle. Next one, add these two angles. 63 degree plus 27 degree. We get 90 degree. So, it is complementary angle. Next, 112 degree plus 68 degree. We add these two angles. We get 180 degree. So, it also be supplementary angle. I hope all of you understood complementary angles and supplementary angles. Thank you.